Alright, guys, today I'll be talking about this movie, Love and Vanity, on Odwak Exxon TV. This movie really got me thinking because sometimes the biggest mistake we make in relationship is that we chase the person we want instead of, paying attention to the person who actually value us. Now, in this movie, looking at Mazi's character, Mazi played by Uzarukwe, one of my best actors, you can see a man who is willing to go the extra mile just to get the attention and affection of someone he believes he loves. But the painful question is, does this woman actually love him? Or does she simply love what she can get from him? And that is where the movie becomes very, very, very interesting. Because there is a big difference between someone who loves you and someone who, loves what you provide. Money can attract people. You understand, in this life. Your appearance can attract people. Your status can attract people to you. But when all those things disappear, who is still standing beside you? That is what we should be looking for in a relationship. That is one of the biggest lessons I took from this Love and Vanity. Another thing I like about the story is the friendship angle. Sometimes, the people who understand you the most is not the people you want in your life. The person who understands you the most is not the person you want in your life sometimes. You understand? Now, you might be desperately trying to, impress somebody else. It could be the person who have been there through your struggles, listening to your problems like this guy have been doing in this movie. You understand? Accepted him for who he is. She accepted Mazi as for who he is. You understand? Despite the illiteracy and all that, the girl accepted him like that as a friend. But Mazi was busy looking at looking for Zaram. And that is something many people overlook. We become so focused on getting the person we desire. You understand? That we fail to recognize the person who genuinely value us. But I also think the movie raises another important question. Should love always be about choosing the person who loves you, or should you still chase the person how you want to chase, the way your heart wants? Because honestly, being loved by someone doesn't automatically mean you should love them back. Love cannot be forced. We know that. You understand? At the same time, you shouldn't allow attraction, beauty, social status, or material things to blind you to the character of the person you are dealing with. You understand? Because of sometimes all these things will just make you forget yourself. You don't even know what they go for again. That's why I think the title Love and Vanity is actually very fitting for this movie. You understand? Love is supposed to be about connection, sacrifice, understanding, and genuine affection. Vanity, on the other hand, can make people focus on what they can gain. You understand? What they can gain, how they look. You understand? What others will think, and what someone can provide for them. And when vanity enters a relationship, genuine love can easily become difficult to recognize. You understand? For me personally, the biggest takeaway from this movie is simple. Don't be so desperate to be loved by someone that you ignore the people who genuinely value you. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my take on Love and Vanity. The movie is very interesting. You understand? So you should go check it out. But I want to hear from you. Would you rather be with someone who you deeply love, even if they don't value you the same way, or choose someone who genuinely loves and appreciates you? So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So don't forget to check out the movie on Oduako Songs, the TV on YouTube. Love and Vanity is the title. I always come in peace. See you on the next one.